about planet Isis?
Yeah, it seems to be like the theme.
Well, of course
My
she's
goodness.
emerging. It's no coincidence that she's sisters with Nephthys.
Okay.
Yeah. So let's talk real here. Isis
Yeah.
and Osiris are Anunnaki. They're not organic, homegrown moosters. Okay?
Right. Okay.
Basically, look at it like this. It's a dark magic sex cult, always has been. And it's continuing today. Again, it's no accident that Rihanna's got a fucking tattoo of Isis. You know?
Oh, right. Okay. Isn't there this a book about the sex magic cult of Isis?
Probably. Except
like
the
a
way that's written would probably be some exalted, juju, sex magic sort of thing. When in true effect, it's a harvesting tool. It's not fucking magical at all,
right.
right? So look at it this way. They would take the girl, like you would go and join, well, you wouldn't necessarily voluntarily, but you would join the cult of Isis. Isis was like the gateway drug, the gateway cult. So basically, straight up, it's an Anunnaki thing. You're indentured straight away.
Yeah.
All your sexual creative energy is going to Isis and Osiris, for starters.
Ew.
Ew.
Right.
Right? So see, understand that during that act of creation, an organic, particularly A11, who is in symbiosis with Mu, has an unparalleled connection with Mu at that moment. So for them, it was a way to hitchhike. Dig it?
Yeah.
Right?
Yeah.
So
Yeah.
the women were better at this, hence the Isis cult. They were looking for young females that could, continue that connection. So they were set aside as the virgins. So the virgins weren't necessarily chaste and moral, like prized for that. They were prized for the fact that they had not had their connection to Mu unbroken.
Oh, okay. Right. I
Right?
get it. Yeah.
So
Makes
that
so
was
much-
why the virginity was so juju woo-woo. See, particularly the menstrual blood, they had this whole thing of drinking the menstrual blood like a mini soma, because if you think of when you've connected with the mooster and the golds in her lifeblood, that juju that she has, right? That's coming through you in your symbiosis. So
Yeah, right.
the menstrual blood is so thick with creation magics. And a lot of women will say at times they're really connected with them. That's when they feel really connected with it. They just want to go into nature. They just want to have that. So you're sort of getting it?
Yeah. Yes.
Prized
Yes.
drinking
Yes.
fluid.
Yeah.
That's probably where vampires first came from.
Oh my God, that's so potent, isn't it? Like that's like a potent harvesting area.
The original
Oh my
hooker.
goodness.
So yes. So this whole idea of bring me the blood of a virgin has more connotation when you think of it like that, right? So as you know, I'm writing these memoirs and it's all about the Egypt at the moment, hence this big hello Isis. So then they try and legitimise the whore and make her the Virgin Mary.
Like they make Isis look like the Virgin Mary.
Well, the Virgin Mary now, if you ever look at all the conspiracy that are really telling you what the Jesus thing was about.
Oh, yes, she was. Yes, I know.
Yes,
Like
she was a Magdalene.
Yeah. That's the book, the Magdalene Manuscripts.
Oh, right.
That's-
Is
yeah,
that Tom
that's a-
Kenyon?
Yes, it is.
Yes.
They talk about the sex magic of Isis, I'm pretty sure.
Yes.
Yeah.
Well, it's really interesting, that whole sex magic, black magic. Like, what are you fucking running? Do you know what I mean? Because, like,
Oh my
dang.
God.
So, see, I mean, I'm sort of like so many things are going off in my head right now. See, understand, if you've got the Egyptian anchoring you in several different dreamings, right? They're going to have got you through the ISIS sex cult in several different dreamings.
Yeah.
So
Right.
clear, write out, whatever the fuck you want to do, all your seals to ISIS. And you watch your creative sexual energy, your juju return.
Oh my God. Oh my God. That's unreal. I mean, it makes so much sense. I mean, in that creative sphere, there is that sexual energy, there is that creative life force, and the two are like, you get one, you get the other. Oh my gosh, yeah. Like I've seen it in many of my clients that have walked through that have had issues in that area.
Issues.
Yeah, it's that this is always being funneled. That creative sexuality is always being
drama, no
funneled.
drama.
So let's
So yeah, basically virgins weren't necessarily prized for their morality and chastity. It was more their direct access to the mooster. Now, I've written a bit about this, but I'll reiterate it. They were always after the direct connection to Mu, to life force. They want what we've got, our ability to dream multi-dimensional realities. They don't know really if it's an A11 thing or if it's the connection with Mu. They still don't know. And they'll never know because they won't be around long enough.
I love it. Yes.
So what would happen is, for example, they would put you through the ISIS sex cult, they would see your connection, and then they'd funnel you off according to your elemental. For example, the Delphi.
Mm-hmm.
Your connection to the elemental realm via water.
Yeah, right.
So, I mean, I'm sort of trying to vibe you with this because I can see now something's going off in your head. Ka-ching, ka-ching, ka-ching. Gallery much?
Yeah. All of this came up in my ride this morning.
Get out.
Yeah, it all came up. It was well, I've been writing out it's just the inspiration, but anywhere where I felt that energy, that sexual energy or creative force being co-opted. And it's funny how all these different sorts of people came up and how I don't know how to put it into words. It's more like that. I don't even know what I'm saying now.
I get it. The associations are being thrown up, and as you're riding, dragon's cutting it, and it's letting you feel what.
Yeah.
So yeah, I get it. You're not being doo-doo.
There's just I didn't realize how co-opted it was.
Oh,
I didn't realize how far it went, and
how many planets are you running?
majorly.
Anyway,
Yeah.
so my suggestion then is check out your element or what you're feeling drawn or what your element is or, you know, what you feel you work with as a medium. See where it's co-opted, see who owns the seals, see where the energy's being diverted to and fucking pull it back for and on behalf of your lineage. All bodies, all dimensions, all points in time, all timelines, all time tracks, all of that. You know?
Yeah, no, I get it. I get it. I'm still struggling with the idea of the connection between the sex magic and the elemental realm or the.
So you're struggling like you don't get it, or oh shit, fuck, can't.
No, I don't get it. Could you
Oh,
maybe
okay. So
explain?
when you, because I'm thinking of the sex now and the sex on the organic no timeline. So think of when you go in and Ramutet,
Yes.
right? So by the time, that was how we did it in Lemura. By the time Atlan Ra came along, we externalized a lot of stuff, right? And so the sex act became more concerned with the physical than the metaphysical. The metaphysical was still there, but the physical became the primary act.
Yeah. Became the focus.
Yes. Now, whether or not this was part of the co-opt or it led to the co-opt or what came first, the fish or the egg, I don't know, don't care. The fact is, right? So it's like if we're thinking then that physical, when you're having the Ramu Tet, right, it feels blissful. It creates a connection with Ra and Mu in your trinary system to create realities, right?
Yes.
So if you then bring in someone else to connect with that energy through the sex act, because there's a merging of energies, they think they can then get a connection that you have. Now, your connection with Mu is very much through water. So they harness then.
Oh my God. Okay,
You
I get it.
Okay.
I'm getting it. I'm getting it.
So say it was air. Say your thing was air. Hello, bird tribes. Right? So they harness then the element of air. Now, what's the element of air? What's going wrong with heart? What's going wrong with all these weather conditions? Someone's got an air elemental and a fucking water elemental working for them. Co-opted, up the yin yang, feeding heart.
Yeah. Oh my God.
Feeding the cerns.
Wow.
Burn the giant macabre generator. Yeah, sorry.
No, the gravity of that is really hitting me.
Oh dear.
No. In a really
I know, but when you
way,
say things like that, with the word gravity and hitting you and then a smile on your face, I'm confused. The gravity's hitting me.
I understand.
Usually when gravity's hitting you, it's like this. The gravity, the weight of it all. But you're like, the gravity of that's hitting me. Inversion. Invert the inversion.
This is true.
Because when you know this shit, ignorance is no longer bliss.
No way. It's you can't unsee it. You can't unknow it.
So off you go to your Isis your reinitiate. Off you go to your Isis ritual. Go and do that because I notice it's the latest and greatest. Isis. Off you go. Re-enlist.
And Isis is also bird tribe.
No! Sorry.
It's a bird tribe. It's like the wings.
Isis and Thoth. Just don't even start me. And then little Nepi Nuna, who doesn't even have her own temple.
Oh, I should.
No.
I just laughed when you did that.
I can't wait to release this set of book, because it's fucking awesome writing it because I have to go back and feel it and know it. And it answers so many questions I've always had. And, it's just that plugectomy, not for the faint-hearted, I tell you. It's like when you actually get back on your feet, because it'll knock you for a 6, as we've seen.
Yeah.
The clarity is insane. It's like you can feel shit for yourself without any interference, without anything clouding. You can go down that burrow and it keeps opening. It's like the redacted files suddenly don't have the big black mark on them.
Wow.
I know, but it's exciting, but I can't get it down quick enough. I can't fucking...
It's like...
Well, because for a while, like when I started to work with, understand the Sekhmet and etc., it was like that was really my world in Egypt or in that kind of thing. I didn't really bother looking at the other fuckers until I started to look at the co-ops. And, of course, Anubis stuck out like the mercenary they are. Thoth, well, don't speak. That was a quick one. That was great in the sense of, it's not that well hidden. Then, of course, Nepi Nuna, Nephthys, love, not. And then I didn't worry too much about Isis, even though that's kind of the big thing with the whole Egyptian thing, right? And it's like, Isis was the first organic, the first female, the first human to go through our trade. Bullshit. She's a fucking Anunnaki, ring in like the rest of them. Bird tribe up the yin yang, you got it.
Wow. Truth bomb right there. That'll kill a couple of Santas.
Bye-bye, Santa. Go with your fucking tooth fairy.